friends, I just finished episode 8 of Evergarden. Now I'm about to dive into episode 9. What a episode. It wasn't as emotionally heavy as episode 7 was, but it filled in some much needed blanks, and obviously episode 10 is going to. My hope is episode 9 is going to continue with that, because we just keep doing this thing where we don't continue where we left off, and I'm just like, what happened, like, between Gilbert's brother and her? What did he say to her? Was it just a brief passing moment? What's going on? Why didn't we get what he actually said to her? It's a little irritating. Last episode went way too fast for me. I was like, what? How are we already over? I'm hoping we'll get a little bit more, but after this episode, we only have 5 episodes left. Yeah, we're almost to the end. In terms of will I react to the movies, I am planning on watching them, reacting to them. We'll see how that plays out. But, I don't know. We'll see how it happens. That's up in the air, but we are 5 episodes away from the end of Evergarden, and then we dive into a place further than the universe. If you're watching on YouTube, there's no sound, only partial images, keeps the copyright monsters at bay. And without further ado, let's dive in. Oh good, we are picking up where we last left off. I'd be very irritated if we didn't. His helmet definitely saved him. Hit him again. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Out. Are we not going to get the intro? First time we see really big emotion from her. Probably Gilbert sees really big emotion from her. Oh my gosh, that was a nasty shot. Not only did she have little arms, but what kind of bullet was that to take her whole freaking arm off? Now she can't hold on to his arm. It's even harder to carry him. Old school grenade. Dang. So she got her arm somehow shot off completely in one, and she got her arm blown off almost from another thing. Jeez Louise! Ooh, do you hear that in the background? Oh, it's them boom, 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 firing. She's gonna pass out from blood loss. Oh my gosh. Ooh, all that dust and dirt coming. He protected her. Ooh, the sound of the metal on the rocks. Honey, you're not gonna find him. I can't believe we see her again. One of the great things they do is show her emotions through her hands. And they're not even her actual hands, in a way. Ooh. They didn't want them getting what they wanted. All their stuff. So, that's why it blew up the way they did. It wasn't their own forces, it was the other guys. They want you to want to live. They were afraid she wouldn't want to live. Again, her hands. Gosh. Oh, that's nice. The rain. That's... Okay. But as... I would say on a memory doll, she's all over the world. When Major isn't. I like how he changed it. Because he would be safe because he would be far away with the guns. I'm wondering why he said the Evergarden house. He must have known the family. I was gonna say, wow, it looks round there, but she's bent over, so the foreshortening would make it look not oval but round, which I like now. I was like, why does it look round? That's why. She came with him. That's good. I don't know. Again, her emotions through her hand. She kind of has. But I like that moment of realization of her kind of probably realizing she has lived a life without his orders. Why? Oh, man. They really won't fight war for some man. Again, how the car shifts, the shake of the car. You see the background. A little bit of a PTSD moment there. I'm wondering if that'll come back around, though. That anti-peace thing. That's a weird thing to bring up suddenly. Ooh, they've kind of grown to like her, haven't they? I'm sorry, did I see 2 pairs of heels there? was gonna say, is he wearing heels? I had a moment there. I was like, wait, why do I see 2 pairs of heels? Okay. So there's moments where I'm like paying attention to one thing and I miss something else. She's depressed. She's wallowing for sure. Does she have one outfit? Someone says she's staying in one of the rooms there at the business. I think she's wearing stockings. That's why she has those kind of designs down her leg. Again, focusing on her hands. And the fact that her hands are just laying there shows that she is feeling nothing right now. The fact that they use her prosthetic hands as a way to show... okay. But it shows... It's just a good way of doing it. No, it can't be forgotten either. He knows better than anyone. Of war. Oh, what are hers? Hyoani does this a bit too. I've seen in other clips, is that they show a lot of they show emotions through a lot of the feet. Again, the feet, the hands, they do a lot to show everything. Not everything, but it's I like how they do it. Everybody's struggling today. This week. Again, we're seeing Violet change and grow through how she affects other people. And now it's coming back around. Oh, let's look who Leah's brother. So so is she still there? Or are we looping back around to when she was there? Sometimes obvious when where it's like, it was flashbacks and not Gilbert was there, but this is, I can't tell. She went back. Okay, I'm figuring it out now. So, Claudia and her and the other guy, they are still there. But, we're seeing the scenes that kind of led up to Claudia going after her. No, he's not. She's having, again, another odd PTSD moment. She's very imaginative. Well, okay, so this is her imagination. Ooh. Or she's having a dream here. No, she's having a dream here. Never mind. I thought she was having an imagination moment. I was gonna say when that happened, I realized she was dreaming. Cause like, did she not realize that's her imagination? But no, this is different. Okay, now it makes sense now. Nix what I said earlier. But the music they're playing in the background in this moment is fascinating. It's kind of one of the more action-y music. The music's really good. It's really good. Don't hurt the doggy. Oh, now she's moved on to anger. Now she's in anger. Oh, honey, no, no, no. Gosh. She tried to take her own life right then and there. Jeez. They wrote a letter to her. Well, on my part. He's funny. Ooh, he's got a lot of letters there. Gee, I wonder why. Big dummy. He went around with heels on. Oh, she says she'd help him. You know, I only wish I could get letter. That's true of personal letters, but everyone just gets junk mail nowadays. Gosh. Not as precious as those letters. They better have fired that letter carrier. Big dummy. Benedict wearing those freaking heels? What's wrong with you? He's kind of a nice Santa Claus-y character. I like him. He's kind of short, too. I mean, she's wearing heels, but he's short. So this is from Iris and, Catalia. Not Catalia. Shoot, I'm blanking on her name. See, she has people who care about her now. Okay, Mike cried during this episode. Again, emotions to the hands. Oh, they care about her now. And she's still running around the ice from crying and kind of everything she's dealt with. The Kulia? With a little parasol. Isn't it interesting, though, how... she's back to work. Good. I like how she went like this and then grabbed it. Oh. Want to start over again. Ah! Oh, so cute. It is very nice to when you receive an actual sweet handwritten letter. There's something about it, you know? We reached the end of the episode. This episode was so chock full, I just kind of... it felt so full. She's still kind of red-eyed. There's something I want to talk about. I want to wait to the review. What does it say? Oh, the princess! And the prince! She helped bring that about. The play! So she's seeing all the things that her... and her involvement kind of helped bring to fruition. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, but it's happy tears. Of course, she comes across as violence. Why wouldn't she? What a fun, full episode. Oh! That was good. That was so good. Matching their name. In association with Netflix. So, KyoAni and Netflix worked together to create this. Okay. Got my answer from liking the last episode. Nice. Cool. Really nice. Helene's back to work. Big dummy, why are you still in the heels? What kind of man is Benedict? He's such a strange bird. Tell you, man, when a man cries, you're just done for. I like how Spencer and Lakuli have slightly different shades of red. Oh, they have all their letters together. Oh, he's traveling. That was nice. Alright. Crying. Let's talk about this episode, shall we? Last episode was so fast paced. It was like, whoa, what's going on here? This episode slowed down quite a bit. It was so full. And then it's like, ready for the feels? Whap! Benedict is a strange animal, I have to admit. Looking closer at his clothing and him, I'm going, what kind of creature are we dealing with here? The relationship between him and Catalina is interesting. Now, I think she actually likes Claudia a lot, but their relationship is hard to define for sure. So something I was going to bring up. The scene with her trying to kill herself, that was sort of horrific. I think she was hoping to use the metal hands to apply pressure in a way that would end her life. Now, that's also not very useful because your body will fight against itself. Not that I'm giving advice please don't do that. But we see the amount of change that can happen in just mere minutes, if hours. We see Violet has a nightmare. She's upset, throws stuff to the ground, tries to kill herself, doesn't quite do it, thankfully. And then just seconds after she is just in pain, someone knocks on the door. I have a letter for you. You can see how fast your life can change in seconds and minutes and moments. Where she delivers letters, she gets to see the impact of what a letter that they write, or just a letter in general, can bring. A good one, obviously. No junk mail in this town. And then from there, she sees kind of the importance of just these letters in general, of what they do, why Auto Memory Doll is so respected as a profession. But what's really great about this episode is that we kind of got to get some nice closure to what she is dealing with. That doesn't mean that her feelings and things that she's dealing with won't disappear in the next 5 episodes. And will be, on fluffy white clouds in the next 5 episodes. I know that's not going to happen. Not in this series and not in life. But those moments when you feel at your rock bottom and you don't know, and she says it, do I even deserve to live? And that's such a painful moment. But he's right that, she can't forget what she's done as a soldier. That's not going to go away. The lives that she took, the things that she did, they're irreversible. There's no getting back. Legacies have been lost, generations have been lost, and wars. And that's true. But you also see that the good that she's doing. You also see the good that she's doing. Now, that does not mean that the good outweighs the bad, and, that kind of silliness of just like, if you do more good than bad, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. No, it's not that. But it's that, yes, when she was young and she was a weapon, her life had nothing but bad repercussions and bad consequences. The ripples that she was creating was just all negative. And I'm not saying this in a stupid, metaphysical, pantheistic energy kind of way. I mean, in actual sense, she was killing people. But they were also going after her. Now, what was also interesting is that we do hear in moments of war, even in World War II and other wars, of facing against enemies and, being merciful, and them kind of being merciful back, or them being merciful to you. Because some of them didn't want to fight that war, didn't believe in it, but they were, for one reason or another, pulled into it. That for them, they were following orders, but that didn't mean they had to be monsters. There was compassion in them. Especially these stories when they were away from the rest of their battalion, or away from the rest of whatever it might be. When they're away from them, it gives them a chance to not give into that pressure of, I have to treat you as the enemy. But there are also moments where you do show mercy, and you are attacked regardless. Even though it's very clear that Violet and Gilbert were just dying. They were bloody, and they weren't going to survive. That young man still threw the grenade to kill them. Didn't leave them be. And there's understandable parts because they look like they're hurt doesn't mean they are. But there does seem the way to be this merciless aspect to the enemy of the Gardericks of this series. Now, I'm curious to see if the whole anti-peace thing's going to loop back around. Because that is a strange thing to bring up suddenly. Like, what's the point of it? It wasn't just for her to see, the salute and her image. There's more to that. And sure will come back around. But this episode had a lot of very powerful moments that kind of summarize that you can't erase the past. The evils you do to others and the evils you've done to yourself won't disappear. You will have the scars, you will have the burns. They don't go away. Now, there is ways to heal from them. Or there is the way to heal from them. But you can change things around. The evil done can be redeemed for good. And good can be done. So even though her life began with nothing but bad repercussions, negative ripples, to use an illustration, we also see that as an auto memory doll in her search to figure out what love means. She's kind of actually seen it play out, actually. We see with the princess and the prince, we see romantic love play out. Yes, it's political. Yes, there's a reason, but they actually love each other and they care for each other. I mean, you even see them kind of looking at their letters and kind of saying, like, this is how it all began, and now it's this. We see that paternal love of the father and writing the play for his daughter and kind of finding closure and peace with that. We see the love of a child for his parents as he learns to live and goes out and about. Leon does. And explore and on the hopes of maybe finding his family someday. And we see it also played out with friendship with Iris and I'm forgetting the other girl's name, and them caring about her actually and liking her and writing a letter together to send to her. And again, we see familial love, sibling love. Again, with Spencer and Luculia and kind of how she's helped that relationship. And we see that, yes, her life was war and blood, but it doesn't have to keep being war and blood. It's not defined by that. It doesn't have to be. There's much more I can say, but I think in the context of things, I'm going to end it here. I can keep going on and on, but I don't want to talk myself into a hole or say something stupid, so I'm going to end it there. Great episode. That also felt very much like a season finale feel, almost. It felt like a season finale. We didn't get the intro, we didn't get the outro. Maybe that's why it felt longer, because there was so much more material when you took that out. But there are 5 more episodes, so I'm curious to see what those are, since we brought some certain things to a closure. And yeah, a good job of the full circle stuff. I love it when things come back around. I'm just like, yes, I love it. It's always a good, it's always a good feeling. It's satisfying for the audience just as much as it's probably satisfying for the authors. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies. We're almost to the end, and then a place farther than the universe. Something a little bit more lighthearted than this. And then don't forget, we are gently chugging our way through Assassination Classroom, and when that's over, we will move on to Mob Psycho 100. That will take place on Mondays, not Wednesdays, for Mob Psycho Monday. And in terms of Season 5 of My Hero, when that comes about, I don't know if I'll dive right in immediately or if I'll hold off on it. Again, we'll see. I know I am going to hold off a little bit on it because of I don't want people using my channel to watch the episode. I want them to watch my reaction because they enjoyed the episode. They want to see my reaction to it. So yeah, so the episodes might be a week or 2 behind. I will say that much, at least for My Hero Academia, because it's so popular. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.